morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Okay, everyone, we are back. We are back, everyone. Let's go, Genshin. Let's go. Second account first, or should we go to our first account? Well, let's go to our first account. Let's see. Hardik, welcome, Hardik, welcome, welcome. Welcome back, brother.
I better get me some alpacas. Once they hauled everything over this land, nothing's but promise for adventures for all walks of life. Would you agree?
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
So, he who caught the wind. This 20,000, 40,000 each. Shenha's specialty, heartstring noodles. Nice. Oh, Senha's birthday is today. That's the only thing. Okay, then base, let's focus on eight hours. No issues. Let's focus on this for the timing. So, next patch, we are getting a new geo unit. We are getting a new geo unit next patch, everyone. Interesting, interesting. I like it. Yeah, today is Shenha's birthday. New emotes. Lenny. Linnea. Agra, one day advisor of the Adventure Guild. Digitong. Poke. Totally fine, brother. Okay. So, do you have Skark? Okay.
A little amuse. Shower me with praise. go! Stars, shine for me. My guiding stars.
No, I need Scoopy. Then second phase you're going for Skark. Good. Diet recommendation target reached. Okay. So will you be going for her signature weapon or just her?
A dash of frost. Strike a pose. The night is cold.
And you will just her with the use of Moonweaver's Dawn.
Yeah. Don't be scared. Off to the freezer. Kamisato out.
I had Columbian enough. No, Skark uses sword. She's a sword wielder. As you like, her signature weapon is a sword. For that reason, Moonweaver Dawn was the weapon that was the poster recommendation for Skark. Okay.
Stars, shine for me. My apologies. A little amuse-bouche.
Harbinger. No, not Harbinger, Blackcliff. Okay. Other than her signature. Next good weapon choice is this one that we have got for free from the world quest. This Moonweaver's Dawn is a very good choice for Skark. Okay, because if you see the passive abilities, okay, it increases burst damage when the equipping character energy capacity does not exceed 60 or 40. Elemental burst damage increased by 1628. Okay. So this is the next best weapon choice for Skark. Okay, 4-star weapon choice. Definitely, those weapons will also be a very good choice. That is the pay to get 4-star weapons that we get from this one battle pass. Okay, that is Wolfang or Black Sword also be a very good choice, but for free. Moonweavers, if I'm not wrong, is the best choice for F2P choices. Okay. After that, later it will be look Black, Harbinger of Dawn and all those. F2P best choice is Moonweaver's Dawn. Okay. Moonweavers, then we have Finale of Deep and Calamity of Issue. But if it is pay to get, okay, as well as is the best. Second best will be Ayato's signature, that is Haran Gepaku Futsu. Okay. And third best will be the Black Sword. Okay. It is P2P choices. And those who luckily got a signature, yeah, as an F2P also, that also very good. But yeah, for those who will be unable to go for her signature weapon, F2P best choice will be Moonweaver's Dawn. Refinement, okay. That thing, Harry, you can only get from the weapon banner. Okay, if I don't know if you remember or not, during her first banner, okay, during her first banner, in the weapon banner, Moonweaver Dawn was a droppable weapon, okay, along with her signature weapon. Moonweaver's weapons was the droppable weapons, like the sacrificer stuff. A Moonweaver weapon, okay, like means those kind of weapon, okay, sacrificial stuff. Then Moonweaver's Dawn, okay. Then there was 2 more weapons. Overall, there was a set, okay. There is a weapon set of this kind of weapons, okay. These lunar weapons, there's a weapon set that is droppable from the weapon banner. If I'm not wrong, this time also, in the second phase with Scarf banner, in the weapon banner also, Moonweaver Dawn will be a droppable weapon, 4-star. Okay. During the previous phase, previous one, along with Scar, there was another weapon. Okay, if I'm not wrong, during getting that weapon, I got extra copies on Moonweaver's Dawn. Okay. Through the world quest, only 1 copy you will get, and rest of the copies we will get from the weapon banner only. Okay. If you need to get copies of Moonweaver Dawn, then yeah, that's the only way. It's through the weapon banner. We have to see that this time we are getting it as a droppable weapon or not, as a 4-star. Okay, with the Azulite. Yes, it was a droppable set during droppable weapon set during that one. That is, I forgot the name.
Know of any new?
This one. Yeah, Nefer's. Okay, during Nefer's banner. Okay, Nefer's banner, we were getting
pieces?
the weapons.
I like
Okay,
to swap.
there was 3 weapons during Nefer's banner that we were getting. Okay, with Nefer's signature weapon, we are getting this one. Dawning Frost was a weapon. Sacrificial staff was a weapon, and Moonweaver's Dawn was a weapon. 3 of this weapon, along with bell, that claymore, bell, and on the bow it was sacrificial bow. These 5 weapons was the droppable weapons in the Nefer's signature weapon. Okay, Reliquary of Truth.
About the background music in the kitchen.
That
once
banner
in a
I
while.
got
It's a
3
great
more
way to find new
copies
inspiration.
on Moonweaver's Dawn. Don't know if we will get it in this banner or not. Okay, we'll see to it. But chances are it's a bit low. Okay. If you are unable to get Moonweaver's Dawn, means copies, you can definitely use Finale of Deep also. Okay, on that one, that is Skark. It has an F2P choice. That is also a good weapon choice for Skark. Finale of Deep or Calamity of Issue. For Calamity of Issue, you need to have Shield with Skark, a Shielder, to utilize Calamity of Issue's overall power. If I am not wrong, I have Calamity of Issue on a higher level. Where is it? Here it is, Calamity of Issue, R5. For this weapon, you need to have constant shield. Protected by a shield, constant protection by a shield. Damage deal will be increased by 40% normal attack, and the crit rate will also get increased by 16% of normal attacks. And for this one, that is Finale of Deep. For Finale of Deep, no shield needed. The only thing you will need to constantly have, that is reducing the bond of life. For Finale of Deep. Where is yeah, definitely do it. Wait a sec. Moonweaver's Dawn. In that banner only, I got both. Both Furina's signature weapon and Nefer's signature weapon. Furina's signature, Splendor of Tranquil Waters. If we want, I think we can use Splendor of Tranquil Waters with Scarf, but I don't think the passive will be not at all good with her. What about Absolution? Absolution, I guess Absolution will work because of the high crit damage it will provide, but the Bond of Life thing will be an issue. No, best thing will be if I go with the Moonweaver's Dawn for a time being. Moonweaver's Dawn will be the best choice for me. I will be able to take it to 1, 2, 3, 4, R4, easy R4. Moonweaver's Dawn. Portable power saw we are having, okay. Lithic plate, R5 rain slasher. I have R5 that also. I have wave breaker friend, R3. It will go to R4. This is a good weapon choice for Raiden Shogun. For every point of entire party combat, maximum energy capacity, the element of burst damage of the keeping character 0.8 and 8, a maximum 60% increase. R5 sacrificial. I'm having Etherlight Spindalute, which is a good F2P choice for that character. That is Lama. Ash Craven Drinking Horn. Okay, don't know which character it is, will be very useful. R5 Rainbow Serpent Bow. Okay. Then R5 Sequence of Solitude. R5 Cloudforge. I have official signature weapon, that is Mithranus Wax. Then R5 Ivy Spear. R5 Eye of Perception. Ballad of Boundless. R3 End of Line. Okay. R5 Flame Forge. Mailflower. Shigure. R4 Dawning Frost. R5 Woodson Eye. Woodson Eye, I guess, is a good weapon choice for, if I'm not wrong, which character? Woodson Eye? I guess it is a good weapon choice for Yaemiko, I guess. No, it is a good weapon choice for that character, that is Xiang Yun. Then I have Dodoke Tails, which was the first R5 weapon we have got on the weapon banner, special one. I guess Dodoke Tails was the first 4-star weapon with R5 we got from the that one, that is a Golden Apple Archipelago. No, it was not the no, not this one, Dodoke Tails. It was that Bennett signature, Bennett weapons, yeah.
Add Astra.
Rohit, wait.
Thank you for Add Astra.
That only weapon I don't have. You have Verisa, Xiangyun, Savres, and Yansan. No constellation. So C2, Savres C1, and C0. Okay. Or CO 54. Okay, you have started this account. Okay. Okay. It haven't passed that much time. You have started playing. Where is you are using with C. Artifact, long light, old 4 piece. That's very good. 35. Okay, you need a bit better crit damage here. 175. You need at least 200 crit damage on Verisa. With about 50% you are having, that's good. You need a better crit damage here. Here also you need bit better crit damage. Feather totally okay. Sands good. Yeah, Goblet also good. You just need a bit better crit damage stat flower and better crit damage stats on the circlet. With that, it will be good to go. With Verisha. 10, 6, 8. Timing decent F2P build. You are having Rohit. Sticking slot. Dust of any enlightenment.
An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the flavors in the dish. To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same level of precision as a surgeon. Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. Do it later. Like this off stream. Yeah, off stream I will complete this. 5 days. Okay, 5 days. Better, let's go to our second account. Wait a moment, everyone. Second account.
I better get me some alpacas. Wednesday called everything over. Maya, wouldn't you make sure I sell them?
Add Astra.
Better get me some alpaca. Make sure I sell them. This land holds many. Lots of life.
3400.
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous.
Shenhas.
But unless one
Oh, okay.
first cultivates them.
Lupus Majoris chapter. What's up, Ash? Yeah, all good. Good morning, guys. Good morning, brother. Mm. This. $60. First that. Okay. First and foremost, this and this. First, let's do this.
Rally! Advance! Light compels you! This was new.
Okay, that was really fast.
Take a deep breath and grit your teeth.
You got this! Be gone, Shadow of Darkness!
Be cleansed. The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines.
The sky is clear and the grace moon shine. Digital.
Sha- While the light shines bright, behold the dawn!
Without further ado.
Okay, these three, and we'll then move for the golems.
Run if you know. Master Scorch!
Charge!
Which will it be?
Be gone, Shadow of Darkness!
Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
That's all I've got.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
Behold the dawn! You got this!
Without further ado.
That was
Come hide!
Everyone on me! Advance! Go get him, Aiden!
Be cleansed.
The night wind blows! The night wind blows!
Smite to dust.
Another riddle!
Got some kind of reputation reward. Interesting. Is there any new event in Genshin? Not really playing for those. See, this event was going on what he got the win. I guess he have completed this event. Then that Stygian Onslaught was there, and with that, Varka's own chapter quest. Okay, own story quest. Lupus Majoris chapter.
Wayne.
Light compels you! You got this! Charge! Press the advantage!
Without further ado.
Follow my lead!
Surge.
Behold, the dawn! While the light shines bright, fall in!
Next are all in the Sea of Bygone era.
Everyone on me! Advance! Go get him, Aiden! Be gone, Shadow of Darkness!
Be cleansed.
You got this!
Without further ado.
Fall in! Be gone, Shadow of Darkness!
Divine light, shield them!
And 21 damage, man. $121 damage. This we have to do. This so we have to do. So 11 6 0 Thursday. ZY is using this one. So 16 to 24. R4 it will be 28.
Be cleansed!
35. Should get close to 400.
Smite the dust!
One energy every time at night.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from
Mathematics is the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can teach you some arithmetic. First, hold out both your...
This one at night when not in combat, restore 1 element every 2 seconds. For a party members, side reaction trigger, it will convert to lunar reaction with every 100 defense that ZY has, increasing lunar crystallized base damage 0.7 up to maximum 14. So just a moment, everyone. We are already getting the 14% increase. Other Geo Party members increase GI defense by 15 each. User eliminator must reach by 60 each. Luna Crystal is 53%, 53 increase in Luna Crystallized damage. Okay, so best to best. First to is this one. First this one. That is, we need the sample rook. Digiton. Okay, with that everyone, if anyone has their UID,
A dash of frosting. Smile.
they can definitely send their UIDs, okay?
Bow your head.
I will definitely attend to all of you.
Let the world come alive. A burst of flavor. A little amuse-bouche. Hold that pose.
Settle down.
King and Queen should present a united front. Let's
Shower me with praise. A dash of frosting. Say cheese. Truth bomb.
Bow your head.
Strike a pose. Hold that pose. Time to shine.
The tides beckon. My power is immense! Settle down. This is glowing.
Shower me with praise.
It is time to slay our
Say
foes
cheese.
with one almighty.
This calls for some pomp and ceremony. Good lord,
I've
getting
lost
your
my
lines.
place. Where were we? The symphony of cannon fire.
One blast is quite enough.
Pinnacle of excellence. Strike a pose.
Silence. The stage is yours, my queen.
I shall take the
Off to the
spotlight
breather.
once more.
Hard-hitting exclusive. Smile.
Bow your head. Let us dance, my dearest.
Try to remember the steps.
Oh. Okay. Oh, Dream Solvent, but 2 night we have got. At least we got the Dream Solvent. That's a good thing. We are not interested in the night.
Take it easy.
We are having Lini's signature, Columbina's signature, Verisa's signature, Mualani, then Nahida, and also Furina's. Oh, today's night time now. Sir, 1% increase. Got it. Browse domain, this one. Both. Just, bro, would you please show your Nobilets build? Yeah, definitely. It's totally F2B build, okay. First and foremost. With that, this is my Nobilet. Max HP 39,000. This is the crit damage 38 to 29 with 121 energy recharge and 46 hydro damage bonus. Weapon I'm using prototype R1. Artifact 4 piece Marisach's Hunter set. Crit damage with crit rate HP. Circlet. Hydro damage goblet with HP crit damage. HP sands with crit damage. This is the feather with HP crit damage. And this is the flower with crit damage, HP percentage, and energy recharge increase. I just need a better crit damage sands here. A bit better one. Which for the time being I'm not getting. Okay, not having, and I haven't done any kind of artifact pulling on that domains. Okay. So for that I don't have this one. Other than this, Constellation C0 and talent is 10-7-10. Okay. I have maxed out his normal attack and his ultimate. This is my Nobilet's overall build.
The Adeptus art, most miraculous.
With the marrow of the 3 moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall! Did you honestly think that would hit me?
Surge.
What compels you? Go get it, maiden! Press the advantage! Advance!
Be
Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
found you! Good, keep it up. I'm still collecting data. How dumb.
Without further ado, light the dust!
Fall in! Charge! Behold, the dawn! You got this!
Wayne.
Cannot face me.
Surge.
Be gone, shadow of darkness! While the light shines
Blaze,
first!
cold resolve.
Light the dust! Light the dust!
Wayne.
Everyone on me! Behold, the dawn!
Quite expected. Oh, But but we don't need either of this. Nor we need the Madman Restraint, nor we need the Elixir of the Heretic. Good. Both side didn't got the one we needed. Digitalk. Marks of the Virtuous Daughter we need. Yeah, why not? So we have 5 of this Madman Restraint. Rook 11, Knight 14. 3 Dream Solvent. Okay. But you do have Dream Solvent though. Yeah, I got one Dream Solvent, that's that. Only thing I will be able to level up is Z-Vice one. Okay, I will not use all the Dream Solvent currently. I will just use one to increase Z-Vice ultimate level by to level 8. This we need 4 of gold and 1 queen. With this 284 203 next 300 250. We need a lot of compass crystals. We get this to 28, 4% more increase. Timing, let's keep it at R3. Let's keep the weapon at R3 for the timing. We focus to get the flute episode to 69%. With that,
Traveler, I've prepared a little something for you. Please stop by the Baiju guest house when time permits.
oh yes. Let's go. I just killed him so quick he didn't get chance to use any other attack skill.
Paimon thought she heard Sabai's voice, but Paimon doesn't see her. Could this be some sort of adeptal amplification? Why don't we head to the Baiju guest house and see what's going on? It doesn't look like Zabai's here. And after she invited us to come, too. Huh? This parasol looks familiar. You're probably right. But why? Oh, what are we going to do? Oh, we should go find her. Huh? What is it then? Let Paimon take a clook. Whoa! What's going on? How did we end up here?
So, how do you like the little trinket I made for you?
So, this is where you are, Zabai? What's this parasol? It suddenly went whoosh and...
It seems I'm not the only one who struggles to remember things. Have you already forgotten? Does that jog your memory?
Oh, it's...
It's just a replica created from my memories. And it's all thanks to the broken jade token you...
Oh! So this is the little trinket you were planning to make!
Precisely! This jade token chariot can quickly transport you wherever you wish to go. Which should... Please take it, my dutiful guides.
Wow! This is amazing!
I had expected it to take some time, but fortunately for us, this is Chenyu Vale.
Huh? What's it?
Do you know exactly where
Yilang...
You have much to learn about. The ground beneath our feet is actually one of the key intersections in Liyue's ley lines. There are 8 such nodes in total. You're more familiar with this place than...
Oh! Paimon remembers now! You're...
Correct. Where we stand right now is the center of the most auspicious of those gates. The Gate of Life symbolizes growth, prosperity, and revitalization. Thus...
Wow! Talk about...
Indeed. You would do well to settle here in...
Huh?
It's nothing. All right, I have done all I wish to do. You may go. I plan to take a stroll atop the mountain. This is where we part ways. No need to thank me. And I have told him much that he mentioned that you're on a long journey. Does your next stop happen to be a distant land of snow? Snezhnaya. If you find yourselves in need of help, you know where to take care. There is no harm in claiming forsaken possessions.
Would you like my help in
Oh-ho.
offering incense?
Wait a moment.
Let's light it up!
So can we use it now?
You have summoned me, and I shall fulfill my duty.
Now we'll be able to use it. Don't know how great of an use it will be, but yeah, we can definitely try. Let you go. So let's use this a little for Neverlight. This one of that will do, and then we'll head for one.
Without further ado, smite to dust.
Wayne.
Light compels you. Fall in. Press the advantage.
29. Not bad.
Surge.
Charge.
Be cleansed. Smite the dust.
Wayne.
Behold the dawn. Go get him, Aiden. Advance.
Without further ado, divine light, shield them.
Divine light, shield them, bro. Add me, you add you. Definitely not. Wait. 1080.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Come take a look. There will definitely be something.
Getting that, it will be done.
See the stars above shine. This realm is guiding you along. Hear the music in the forest as you make your journey home. When the night
If you ever
colder and when you lose
lose your way. Feel my hand upon your shoulder, and remember you're not alone.
Rock, welcome back, Rock. Your world, why? Need help? Oh, unfortunate. Abby, do you need help?
Hello there.
It's so nice to meet.
Looks like you're in by the looks of the
Indeed. Besides all the
cocktails. Do you remember that time we served as bartenders at the Angel Share? And recently you've also
The only thing is, but I need honorary night.
You'll be amply compensated, of course, plus double pay for overtime.
Paimon's not sure as the best guide into that.
Working with you two is always such a breeze.
I'll do my best to support.
All right. Well, if
Perhaps I should go on a trip to Samaria.
Oh, the Zibai and Columbina.
Oh my. It looks like Hertha has gone wonderful. Now I can That's right. If only there weren't so many people. Let me think.
Even.
And if it could help.
Lisa has one other character, I will see.
Here's a snow-kissed dawn.
It's delicious, cutie. Pleasantly tart, if anything, though. Perhaps you've unwittingly unraveled Glenfiddich. Don't worry. Let's chat for a while. There's a chef, fresh out of training in Fontaine. Apparently, she plans to use Indeed. Caramel sauce, improving food. Lately? Is that because you think that I'm not bad at all? Back in my student, to paraphrase, I'm sure you remember, a few years ago, when we were well, surely you're not on my way back, I ran into Emmetall out on patrol. I accompanied her on a detour to Wolvendem to teach some raving.
Oh, this? A large contingent. Jean asked me to visit some of their families. Well, based on what in their letter. As expected.
Just a second, everyone.
Finished. This should help you follow.
From the colors based purely. It's like savoring an exquisite dessert, but I no longer feel so good, in fact, that speaking of any walk would then, when we get back, when the time comes.
Good afternoon, traveler. I didn't expect the honor of what both, actually. A lady calling herself a mage asked me to come manage her flower shop. At about the same ending today's busy schedule with a drink crafted by you in person is I have faith.
Care to give this a try, Miss Emily?
Your artistry is truly a pleasure to watch. This tastes like a local variant of a Lumideuse Twilight. Am I right? The gentle and elegant taste, with its distinct layers combined with a hint of Mondstadt's characteristic scent. Though in reality, there's no. Your drink was nice. If you need time to mull things over, thank you for asking. When I first got to my surprise, let's just say that even in daily life, in the end, they're part of my reward from the flower shop owner. Important ingredients for making perfumes. Thanks to these, I was able to complete my commission for the cat's tail. I studied Mondstadt. However, this is a special windwheel. The various parts of the windwheel aster. I just took it for extracting it. It really is. In such condition, when scents are blended well, they naturally come. It seems when mixed properly. Yes, that. Usually, if it's before a halt, there was an officer named Terena in the world of besides, so I don't mind. Just from our brief chat, you've already. Perhaps you possess.
Here you go. A new and improved Emily-inspired Lumidouce Twilight. I haven't come up with a name for it yet.
The colors are cool. Are these bright specks on this? I'm sure it must taste wonderful. Let me try. In the language of flower, your cocktail not only captures therefore, the winds and clouds of Mondstadt. Really? Now it's time to... Thank you so much. This is the most memorable. Once I get back to Fontaine, I will attempt to recreate this moment as both a fragrance and a perfume once I've perfected. Until then, I look forward to seeing you in the court of Fontaine.
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous. But unless one first cultivates the mind before cultivating these arts, all their feats will be like the moon's reflection on water, shattering at the lightest touch.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. Sorry for the wait. Got an important call. Need to attend it.
Oh, it's from the tone-deaf bard. Apparently, he wants to hear all about our adventures in Nodcry. Maybe we can get some tasty treats out of him in return. Come on, let's go to Star Snatch Cliff.
Mathematics is the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can teach you some arithmetic. First, hold out both your hands. We'll start with the 10 fingers.
Oh yeah.
It'll still be dangerous.
What if I were to go around the ruin guard?
There he is. Tone-deaf bird.
Ah, welcome back, old friend. And how should I be addressing you these days? The honorary knight of Mondstadt? The Tumaini of Natlan? Or the great hero of Nodcry?
Well, you sure have your finger on the pulse. We've barely caught our breath since Nodcry, but it sounds like you've already heard about what went down.
News travels fast on the wind. But before I can turn your tales into tunes, I need to hear them from the horse's mouth. My wine and my lyre are at the ready. So please, traveler, take a seat and tell me your tale. Amazing! Incredible! The Rahier of Solnari and the Doctor? Truly a tale for the ages! So, I'm guessing the Wild Hunt is a thing of the past now that you've defeated the Rahier of Solnari?
Seems that way. We were kind of focused on dealing with the Doctor, though.
Well, that's good to hear. Hey, now that the Northern Abyss calamity is finally resolved, Varka must be getting ready for the triumphant return of his expedition, right? I haven't seen him in the longest time. He must have so many stories to share.
Hooray! Paimon was wondering about that, too. He did call you Barbados, but...
let's call it half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one day when I heard a commotion outside. It was a young knight who had journeyed there in search of trials and oracles. In fact, all that awaited him were moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed completely unfazed, laughing heartily as he sent the ruin guard's missiles flying off into the horizons.
Ha! They must have been making quite...
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, bring it on!
Like that.
Giving up already?
A young knight of Favonius trekking out to the Thousand Winds Temple in search of a...
A bard in green... I was just wondering I was gonna...
Oh! So you were looking for the tone-deaf bard?
Hold on. Blonde hair, white hair? You must be the honorary knight, and allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lowen, vice captain of the 5th Company of the Knights of Favonius, and...
Oh, so you're part of the expedition, huh?
Cryo. I guess he will be playable in near future.
That's probably because when the Wild Hunt was still running rampant, I spent most of my time out on my own, making mincemeat out. Then, once the Wild Hunt calmed down...
No wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the Doctor. So...
Deliver some letters. There's one for the Knights of Favonius, one for the church, another for the Dawnwatch.
Jeez, how many people is he? In fact, he's earned himself a new...
I'll have you know that. So, tone deaf or not.
Wait, really?
Anyway, since this young man has...
You sure are.
This one is for the bard in green clothes. These days, I think he goes by Venti. Doesn't really have an address as such. You could start by asking around in Mondstadt.
I figured that since there was this punching bag here... Oh, sorry.
That Varka is so slapdash sometimes. It's a good thing we have...
Oh, he also said to remind you to write back.
Nothing in particular. Just some idle chatter between two... Varka gave you a whole bunch of letters to deliver, right? Maybe...
My thoughts exactly.
Well, why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight escort the...
Let's go!
Thank you so much, honorary...
The Abyss. The Wild Hunt. Andreas, get home safe, Varka.
Why do my ears... Surely there's no way anyone found the secret stash of cash in my office.
Grandmaster, bad time to get distracted. Watch out! Enemies approaching!
Huh? Oh, it's just a few stragglers. This expedition is almost over. We just need to deal with these final few targets. We will make our triumphant return! Huh? Maria sweeping in! Stormwind!
them win!
Without the ratio of Sonari to direct them, it seems like...
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeepers of Nod...
Just like I thought.
What? Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our own reconnaissance, one of the suspected target...
Good. You know the drill. Stay here and stand guard.
Yes, Grandmaster!
We meet again, Andreas.
So, you've returned from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now? I was planning to take a look around there myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
What's this? An echo from 1,000 years ago?
Okay. Interesting.
Everything seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. There are 2 other... It's your turn, my friend. Come, Andreas!
Although, for returning to your old home, perhaps Andreas is a little too ostentatious. Might be better to go by...
Boreas.
Huh?
Injustice. Corruption. Iniquity. Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever? Answer me, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight.
To those who embark on the expedition.
That's where things stand with the expedition. The victors will be returning home soon, so make sure to stock up on wine for... P.S. I hope everyone's keeping up with their daily training. I'll be testing you all when I get back to make sure no one's regressed. P.P.S. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
That's all.
Everyone gets one? Wow!
I guess the Grand Master must have something specific to say to each of us. Even I got a letter, and I...
Jean?
Oh, yes. That's our grand...
By the way, anyone know where I can find the cavalry captain? I have a letter for him as well.
You mean Kaya? He said he was meeting a friend, allegedly for work. Said he was exchanging intel. But I'd say there's a 50-50 chance.
Hi, Mom Bess. There'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about we...
Really? Oh, that would be a great help, thank you.
Our thanks to you too, Lowen. The other nights...
Great, but I won't be resting just yet. I have one last letter to deliver to Wolvendom. This one... I heard that another challenger recently passed Boreas' trial. Well, with any luck, that...
Very well, but please remember...
I will. Goodbye.
Honorary Knight, you're still here?
Huh?
True. From what you and Lo, it seems that Mondstadt no longer. And yet, for some reason.
If I don't make it back from this expedition, you'll have to assume the mantle of Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. If it comes to that, remember to train the next Knight of Boreas in my stead. I've planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but they still need time to grow. Some have yet to master the art of social interaction. Some don't yet understand that they too need protecting. And some, what's wrong? Until I return, I leave them.
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinguished twice in Mondstadt's history. The first wandering knight to claim the title arrived in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, along with his wolf companion. He was as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind. Even his name was lost to history. The title of Boreas could have disappeared from Mondstadt just as he did, but he had an informal disciple, a knight named Ravenwood, who admired the Knight of Boreas greatly. Ravenwood's vow when the old aristocracy tried to regain power, Ravenwood came once more to Mondstadt's defense. From then on, the title of Knight of Boreas was
Wolf Spirit? You mean that big blue wolf in Wolfenden?
correct. As you may already know, the Wolf of the North is the surviving spirit of an ancient god. And the Knight of Boreas serves as an intermediary between him and humanity. Lupus Boreas, who had never known what it meant to love, came to understand it through the journey with his human companion. In the end, this was once a well-known tale in Mondstadt, but these days, few people are aware that the starting point of the Wolf King's journey was not Mondstadt, but Nodcry.
Huh?
The great Wolf King of the North came here from Nodcry. Although he doesn't like to speak as such, this tale can only be found deep within the Knights of Favonius library.
This place with the
Even
Inefa,
among
I
the
only
Knights
have
of
Columbina, easy
Favonius, few
good.
are aware of it.
Without Inefa, yeah,
The
to certain
Grand
extent, he
Master
will
didn't
definitely
disclose any
deal decent amount
concrete
of damage.
I kept my speculations to myself. You experienced the turmoil caused by Deval and the East Wind's actions for yourself. Sure.
No wonder Varka wasn't clear about his motives.
Very possibly. He was probably also reserving judgment. Having heard about your experiences in Nodcry, and as it turns out, the calamity born in the north wasn't an ancient god, but rather the wild hunt and the doctor. I guess we were both jumping to conclusions. Yes, I completely, even if his contingency plan never need.
That turned into a pretty long conversation.
The moon is barely visible.
For Columbina, yeah, please is a good choice. It's good that you have gone for him. And as because you are having Escofia, I would suggest, yeah, definitely go for Scut. Try for Scut, definitely. So, the mysterious one.
Charge!
Be cleansed.
Mysterious celestial was here. Just a moment, everyone. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Sorry for the wait. How is your Goro and Iluga Colombina built? Wait for this.
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather.
Please. I've known.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now.
Rosaria! D-Luke!
Looks like it's about to get...
A little live.
Please allow me to once again express. I hope you will give some serious consideration to the question.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing.
He nags like an old man. It's hardly surprising.
Huh? Drip what?
Nothing, really. Before leaving on the he, asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonia.
Yeah, right.
Whatever details
You say that now.
I wasn't seeing, but my answer remains unchanged. I'm not rejoining the Knight. Both the Grandmaster and the acting Grandmaster are too up. I can't see the shadows that...
If I had a more of...
When you join an organization...
You think so? Never mind the Knights.
Good question. Have you
Are they arguing or not? It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, kind of like the contingencies Jean was talking about. The more ways they have to protect their home.
Okay. This is my Colombina build. Okay. Level 95. The reason my Colombina is level 95 is because I got an extra constellation for my Mona. Okay. Let me show you. My Mona already C6. Okay. My Mona is already C6. I got an extra constellation from that one, that is this one, to Temple the Iseva Journey for. I got an extra one. For that reason my Colombina is now level 95. Weapon using her signature. Artifact 4-piece Morning Star and Moon I'm using on her. Crit damage with crit energy recharge. HP with crit damage. Another HP with crit damage. Crit damage here also with HP. Crit damage with EM. I have constellation C0, and for talent C is single crown for the time being. And this is my Goro, level 80 for the time being. Weapon using R5 sacrificial. 4-piece Hux here using. Defense with energy recharge. Defense with crit damage energy recharge. Defense here with energy recharge. Here also defense energy recharge. Defense energy recharge. Constellation is C5 for the time being, and talent 11-4. And this is my Iloga with R4 Fabunias. Artifact using 4-piece Silken Moon Serenade. EM with energy recharge. EM energy recharge. Here also EM with energy recharge defense. Feather energy recharge EM. Here also energy recharge EM. For constellation is C0 here, and talent 9. Ilugas, I don't have good constellation for the time being. That I will naturally get in the near future. Same goes for Goro. Okay. Definitely get his C6. And this is my overall build. Okay, Fateh.
Even if you are a close friend.
My reply won't...
What should I... Public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild? Oh, and a review of the latest vintages.
Even
even if you are a close friend.
If you hadn't had to deliver
It's no trouble. Lowen did most. Huh?
No. There are people like Kaya and I. And then there are those who are true Not only that, but it happened to a knight. Yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had nearly been extinguished twice in history. The first was at its inception.
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about this?
I happened to hear about it from... Although the Knights of Boreas are meant to be of those who have, the best known are the first... But 500 years ago, there was one who earned the respect of Boreas even before gaining the title. He was a disciple of Rostam. They thought he would become the mightiest knight of Boreas who ever lived. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled. His name was Roland, the blood-stained knight.
Yikes!
Well, apparently his original title was the White Knight, but he lost countless comrades during the Abyssal Calamity 500 years ago. And the endless bloodshed stained his sword and armor a crimson as deep as black. Transforming the White, after that, he threw himself completely into battling monsters, leaving Mondstadt and the Knights of Favonia. It's hard to say whether the loss of an important figure in his life is what drove him to the point of obsession. Or whether, but had he known that the Knights of Favonius would always welcome him back. So if you want my opinion, the reason why Varka keeps asking... after...
Huh. Turns out Vark... Anyway, if so, why did Jean... That's a great idea! What's going on here? The Wild Hunt? What are they doing here? Watch out!
Fall in! The light compels you, while the light shines bright.
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Smite the dust!
Oh, are you alright? Oh no, what
Stop right there. Answer me this.
Two letters? Wasn't it three?
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Hey! What are you trying to say? Paimon passed a test?
You may dispense with your suspicions. The wolf
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, I guess I should apologize for doubt. Sure was. Something seems wrong with that old wolf, though.
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak?
You are not to blame. With your Iron Claw, you successfully blocked their attacks. They followed my trail from the distant north across the ley lines. They sought to corrupt the territory I protect. We meet again, human Lupical.
So, are you saying that the Wild Hunt we just got attacked by came all the way from Notcry to Mons?
As you know, I stand before you as an incomplete being. I am but one remnant of the god Andreas' soul, the source of this turmoil. I can sense it. It lies lies in the north.
Huh? Now Paimon's even more confused. How can he be in two places at once?
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods. The Wolf King, Andrius, was particularly adept in this art. Otherwise, no remnants of his soul would have survived till the present day.
Huh? The bard's back?
Tone-deaf bard?
Maybe the god of Animo guided me here. Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lord Boreas, do I...
As you wish.
Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into the Seelie Hall. Enchanted by their song, tender as the dawn starlight, and curious about the ways of humankind, the wolf bade farewell to his home and set off for the city to the south. As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, Lupus Boreas, who once had hunted with the storm winds himself, looked within. The wolf entrusted those under his protection to a new god and quietly returned to the frozen north. There, in a palace long since abandoned by its former master, the great 500 bitter winters passed, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a night stumbled in from the cold, just as Lupus Boreas had once done at the Seelie Hall, and awoke. The night asked the wolf to join him on a journey south, to see once more the land that had all but faded from his memory. The gentle wolf, unwilling to refuse the human's earnest plea, split his soul into two halves and left his, seeing how the ice and snow had given way to verdant plains, hearing the laughter and song that now filled the once somber city. So, this is the world the humans dreamed of. Though the night's journey was not yet over, the wolf chose to bid farewell to his companion here. He had written the end to his story. What knowledge he had been... Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale. Lord Boreas, is there anything...
There is no need for you to ask that question.
So that's what happened. You returned to Mondstadt with that night 1,000 years ago, and then, for the sake of the new...
You need not feel remorse on my account. That was my answer, my decision. If anyone should feel regret, it is the part of me who remained and not cry. I fear Andrius has not found peace in his heart even to this day. That is surely why those vile aberrations were able to exploit his weakness. Sowing the...
But we followed Boreas' trail in Nodcry. We investigated and
Andrius should still be slumbering by the lakeside. Perhaps all the recent turmoil in Nodcry, and there's more. I detect another familiar
Oh, the White Knight who became the Bloodstained Knight? The mightiest knight of Boreas? But wasn't he...
I remember him as just a man. His lifespan should be no longer than any other of his kind. It was the ancient kingdom of Conria, as you call it. Beyond that...
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have to make another trip to Nodcry yourselves. As luck would have it, another old friend of ours just so happens to be free right now. If you ask him nicely, he might give you a lift. That could...
No wonder I can...
If even Mondstadt has been affected by the fallout, Nodcry must be in real trouble by now.
Varka is...
I believe too many passengers would slow...
Alright, wish it could be me, but I accept that we should send our strongest warrior to fight... I'll stay here and deal with any wild...
I stay in my...
Razor, give me your iron... Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current knight of Boreas. It is a wolf spirit. It contains my power and thoughts. Though
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws.
But human hearts and flesh cannot bear the soul of a wolf directly. It would be akin to forcefully to prevent the entanglement of souls. The most I can do is temporarily house. Although, truth be told, that knight does not lack for power. What he needs more, the Great Wolf King.
I will protect.
Just give me the word whenever you're ready. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground. 500 years ago, Roland seemed destined to. He believed firmly in his own ideals of neither his mentor, the wolf pup Rostam, nor the Grand Master, known as the Lion of Light, could But what was the scent that reeks of blood that Lupus Boreas sensed? And what is its connection to Conria and the Abyss? Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running. The root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that he once left Nodcry and instead, he returned to the north and slumbered for 1,000 years, when the wolf spirit could no longer. Any questions before you set off? Better ask. All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
Okay. Let's go.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans.
All right. Hey, wait. How are we getting down?
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Grand Master!
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
And Paimon too!
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Fight or flight? What will it be, mightiest Knight of Boreas?
As expected, this hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the but they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas. Whether you choose to resist me or not.
Guess they're retreating.
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that was Andreas? But why would he be leading the Wild Hunt? Ugh, forget that.
There's no point chasing after him. True. Killing him might be the difficult part is...
Huh?
No. Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any... But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to exploit Nodcry to his advantage. Exactly. I managed to cut off the... We still have some big challenges.
Oh, thank God.
The meeting's probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Yahoda, Inepa, Plains, Knight of Boreas.
Hey, Honorary Knight. Albedo and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here? Great. While we're...
Deviling Airlines. That was fast.
And that's where things stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reikir of Solnari's control. But it has been... Intel from the Frost Moon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborates this. No disturbances have been detected.
Summarizing current situation.
To confirm, the present leader of the Wild Hunt is the creature.
More precisely, it's the external will that has seized control of Andrias' spirit. Namely Roland, the
Whoa. Hold on. I'm completely lost. How'd he suddenly get wrapped up with—
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? When an organism sustains damage, relevant tissues will For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate. Or when a main... Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flow throughout the ley lines to fashion a new one. That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Right. No matter how strong the compensation is, it will never quite... The Roland replica can't possibly imitate Rerir's overwhelming power, nor his ability to disguise himself as a... So, the Abyss made use of the connection between Roland and Boreas to compensate for this lack of...
The replica corrupted and took control of Andrias as he slumbered by the bank of Amsvartnir, ultimately manifesting as the giant beast that... However, exactly why the Abyss chose Roland to mimic, and...
I guess he must have gotten caught up with the Abyss or Nodcry some...
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but...
We can't kill him right now, because a dead god may prove more dangerous from intelligence gathered during the expedition. We have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals. Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate this land has already been ravaged by the Wild Hunt. If we add god remains to the mix, it'd be like adding salt to an open wound, placing everyone who...
Query. While I can indeed... In Natlan, the passing of the Pyro Archon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history, and even the part of Andrias who remains in Mondstadt...
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Bur... Come forth, Boreas!
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further. My soul will fall into silence, and my power will flow into the... Do not grieve for me, for this is the end I have chosen. Instead, remember that one day, your... A final wish before I...
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason Mondstadt remains unharmed by his god remains. In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All.
Sounds like Andrias spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world.
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found. The decision he... Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched.
Wait, we already have a perfect solution?
Ha ha ha. If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, this one thought alone is unlikely to be powerful. We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger.
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to fight. However, since his form was unstable during his journey with the first Knight of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind along the way. If we can collect those fragments, we can use them.
So we need...
You don't need to worry about that. Most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole...
Huh? Wait.
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll. Not just the Wild Hunt in the Abyss.
Sounds like this plan was a...
As a matter of fact, I did. Still, all I foresaw. Instead, we've had to make best guess. Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments scattered around According to what Boreas told me before we left Mondstadt, his form was at its most unstable at the beginning of his journey. That means, but of course, we've been tied up.
Okay.
I managed to gather one. As for the third fragment, we've identified the final snag.
With our foe being from.
And since the wild hunt.
The Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop.
So what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract at some point.
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the
Rating for Yehoda.
Darn it!
I'll deal with the second wolf spirit fragment. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving fragment 2? All right, time is of the essence. Let's move out, Pete.
Okay. Oh la 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 la. Oh la la. Oh la la. I licked it.
Didn't you say fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight? Traveler, Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa, whoa! Stop thinking about Mondstadt! Is this what we're looking for?
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer it to my... just like back at the camp. But this time, you'd best...
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either. Sorry, I just think... the fact... I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends...
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Ugh! Oh, sure enough, this place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, it should still be usable. Purifying the abyssal corruption. Could you try...
So, keep the...
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, to view... Let me think. How is it explained? Actually, neither do I.
Huh. Sounds like something a certain...
I thought it might mean something to you. Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct? If I'm not mistaken...
Okay, but back then, we had a...
this wolf spirit...
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads. They can create a net, or they can create a rope. Thought is the anchor for a being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
Also, we barely know anything...
Well, maybe you could try this.
What is it? It looks...
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup Rostam after Rostam lost it. But trying to track Roland down was like...
Quite the antique... Hey! What?
What can I say? But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely.
Hunter, welcome, Hunter, welcome, welcome.
Whoa.
You really are making this up as you go.
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed. Just like he said.
If what you say, the monsters I've slain, are great, and ain't the code of chivalry, tolerates if abyss be thy name, I pledge.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity farewell. I dare say you must find it quite ironic, Knight of Boreas.
That I... Dainsleif? No. While we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be? So that's what happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured underground and saw a revelation from the Visionary. Once he had learned of Conria's fate, he saw the gods' judgment as the greatest injustice, giving them his knowledge, his power, his everything.
Uh-oh. Is this...
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, but even without the Visionary's input, Roland still has an intel advantage we can't. Every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes and ears. And on that note, I have a plan I want... Well...
Okay. Interesting, interesting. I'm liking it.
That about covers it. No plan is free of risks. If I fail...
Oh, there has to be another way. Like a backup plan?
Chances are low, but...
If only there were.
There's a
But I
possibility
don't think our
you
enemy
can
will
get
give
it.
us enough
Okay.
time to find one.
Chances is low.
You guys done here yet?
Ah, Yehoda! Yes, we've successfully...
Nope. It's a total disaster.
Come on, we're out of time. You'll just have to trust me on this one.
Okay. This one we'll do later. Okay. Better let's do one thing, everyone. Better let's stop our timing. We did a good amount of progression. Better let's see you all again next stream, everyone, and bye. See you all next stream. Next stream. Today, next stream, we'll try to do that one. That is weathering if possible. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, better let's see you all again next time, everyone, and bye. See you all next time. It was good to be with you all. See you all again next time, everyone. And with that, everyone, it will be really appreciated. Those who are new to the channel, like this stream, to like and sub the channel, guys. Just few more sub need to 40 subs. We can definitely do it. We can definitely reach 40 subs. And with that, yeah, see you all next stream. See you all next stream.